Hello, and welcome to another video covering the thinking styles. During the past few weeks, we delivered multiple workshops for accelerators, both based in Europe and here in the United States of America. And a common denominator to all, they all had a similar questions, whether asked in different forms, is which thinking style is more suitable to become an entrepreneur? So their main concern is that what can they do to increase their chances of success during the journey of entrepreneurship? And again, this question is always interesting to understand that we always need to cling to a label. So if I am future, then I'll be successful. If I am past, I'll be successful. If I'm present, I'll be successful. And that's not how we need to look at it. We need to look at it, so for any organization to be successful, they need to be able to tap into the future, the past, and the present thinking style. Maybe at different times, but they need to have them present. So if I'm an individual that tend to use the future thinking lens, can I be a successful entrepreneur? The answer can be yes, and also the answer can be no. It is no if I'm always using the future thinking lens without tapping into the past and the present itself. So therefore, I need to understand what are my blind spots and need to complement those blind spots by either having more individuals to help me within the team that can tap into that blind spot itself, or I need to work on myself so that I can push myself to dedicate certain amounts of time to be able to use the other thinking styles so that I can get the best out of any entrepreneurship endeavor that I'm embarking on. The same thing goes if I'm an individual that tends to use the past thinking lenses more often than not. I can be a successful entrepreneur, but also I can be a not so successful entrepreneur. And the key is to understand my blind spots and to work accordingly. So this is why the question again comes, do I really need to have individuals that cover all those thinking styles? This can be a good scenario, a good option, but in some cases it is not there because you might be in a team whereby, you know what, this is what happens. These two came together, they come up with an idea and they started working with it, but they don't have someone that tends to use the present thinking style. So the question in this case, what do we do? Do we hire? That's an option. Do we add team members? That's also an option. But what can also happen if this is not something that you can do is you need to start understanding that this is your blind spot. The green territory here is your blind spot. So what can you do? You can start dedicating certain amounts of time so that you can push yourself to work in this blind spot when needed. So when you come up with the idea, you validate it. Now you need to execute it. So then you start pushing yourself towards the green itself in here so that you can dedicate more time where you are trying to execute the idea in the best way you can. And that's how you can do it in an easier way. But for the longer term, of course, it's required to have some individuals that feel so comfortable in using their present thinking style so that you can complete this picture and complete the work. And that's what we call the wheel of collaboration: future, past, and present. So again, to cut it long story short, is that it doesn't matter where you come from, what your thinking style is, you can still be a successful entrepreneur. The key is to understand your own blind spots and to really complement them, either by working with different individuals or to push yourself to move into that direction for certain periods of time to really address the case in front of you. Thank you for your time. If you like this video, please follow us on leadersforgood.net. There are plenty of resources for you available there. Thank you.